Next up, Jennifer Rich.
Well, as my husband knows, I don't really enjoy talking about myself. Actually, I have two businesses. One that I manage for a gentleman who now lives in Texas, and the other his wife and I own together. It's an occupational health and acute care business in Robinson. It has had its challenges, to say the least. You know, one of the difficulties we've had with the occupational health is we do see Medicare people, and we support all the businesses because our doctors are occupational health doctors, and we try to help the companies to get their workers back to work and that sort of thing. But we've had to quit seeing some of the state workers because, quite frankly, the state couldn't pay the bills. So being privately owned, we were able to do that. That concerns me for a state. So, and you know, for those of you who are in business, it all has its challenges. So enough about me. The reason I got behind Brad was because, first of all, I met Adam, and I tend to be skeptical. You know, I like to sit back and watch. My boss and I went to a luncheon that he was having that we were invited to, and I met he and Susan Petty, who, if you know Susan, I would love to have her on my marketing team. I take it that you all have talked to her at any hour of the night, quite possibly. But anyway, when I went to that meeting, my boss and I had another meeting scheduled, and we had only intended on staying about 15 minutes. That was our plan, and then so we sat close to the door where we could, you know, kind of sneak out. Well, as we sat there and listened, both of us looked at each other like, this guy is for real. He's real. And so from there, then Adam is great at staying in contact, and Susan's the best at that. And then they introduced us to Brad. And knowing them, I knew that he had to be the real deal as well. And one thing, on the way here, I was thinking, if I could use one word to describe this race, what it has done for me, I would say, I would use the word hope. It's given several of us some hope. And I want you to know how much I appreciate what you guys have done. And I want you to know, and I want Adam, you to tell your family, and Susan, your family, and I've told you, I want you to know, I pray for you all every day, because you're on the front lines. You know, we're back here and we read all this stuff, but you all are out there every day, knocking on doors, making phone calls, emails, and it goes on and on. So I want you to know I appreciate it. I appreciate that you're letting him run, and I know it's had to be a struggle. I know it has had to be. I appreciate it. Thank you.